Welcome to Shri Chakradhar Education. In this complete guide, you will learn everything about the IGNOU Solved assignment, what it is, how many marks it carries, how to write it, how to submit it, and how to check your result. An IGNOU Solved assignment is simply your own handwritten set of answers to the tutor-marked assignment questions that IGNOU issues for every course you are registered in one line. IGNOU gives you the question paper and you prepare the solved answers. This guide is for every IGNOU student. Whether you are newly admitted, an open and distance learner, or an online program learner submitting through the portal, by the end, the whole process will be clear. Let us start with the basics. The word assignment at IGNOU means a tutor-marked assignment, often written as TMA. For each course, IGNOU releases one assignment booklet with a set of questions, a word limit for each answer, and a submission deadline. You read the study material, understand the topic, and then write the answers in your own words. This is where many students get confused. So let us make it very clear. IGNOU only provides the unsolved question paper. A solved assignment is the completed answer set that you prepare from that question paper. So the question paper is the input, and your solved answers are the output. Now, are assignments really compulsory? Yes, completely. Without submitting your assignments, IGNOU will not allow you to sit for the term-end examination, and your result for that course cannot be completed. So the assignment is not optional homework. It is your gateway to the exam. Here is why it matters even more. At IGNOU, your final marks for most courses come from two parts. The assignment carries 30% and the term-end examination carries 70%. Both parts together decide your grade. Next, let us talk about marks, passing, and grades. To pass an assignment, undergraduate students usually need at least 35%, while postgraduate, professional, diploma, and certificate students usually need at least 40%. Always confirm the exact figure for your own program because it can vary slightly. And this is a rule students often miss. You must pass the assignment and the term-end examination separately. In grade terms, you need at least a D grade in each part. If you clear the exam but fail the assignment, the course status will still show as not completed. Now let us clear a very common myth about grades. Many websites claim IGNOU uses a 10-point scale. That is incorrect. IGNOU officially uses a 5-point letter grade scale. The grades A, B, C, D, and E. Here is what each grade means. A is 80% and above. B is 60 to 79.9%. C is 50 to 59.9%. D is 40 to 49.9%. And E is below 40%, which is a fail. Let us see how assignment marks actually help your final grade. Suppose a student scores 80 out of 100 in the assignment and 55 out of 100 in the term-end examination. The final score is 30% of 80, which is 24, plus 70% of 55, which is 38.5. That adds up to 62.5, which is a strong B grade. Notice what happened there. A high assignment score lifted a modest exam score into a good final grade. This is why smart students treat the assignment as their easiest and most controllable marks. Now let us move to the first practical step, downloading the correct question paper. Go to the official IGNOU website, open the Student Support or Download section, and find the assignments page. Search using your exact program code or course code. Select the paper that matches your session, download the PDF, and check the validity before you start writing. This session point is critical, so let us slow down here. IGNOU runs 2 cycles every year, the January session and the July session. Each cycle has its own assignment question paper. If you write answers for the wrong session, your assignment can be rejected. As a general guide, the January session assignment is normally for the December term-end examination, and the July session assignment is normally for the June term-end examination, but always trust the session printed on your own question paper. Now, the most important writing rule. Write every answer in your own words. IGNOU clearly states that if you copy from the study material or from another student, you can be given 0 marks for that answer. So read the unit, understand the point, and then explain it in your own language. Here are the formatting essentials in short. Use A4 ruled paper. Write with a blue or black pen only because red and green are reserved for evaluators. Leave a 4 cm margin on the left for comments. Write the question number before each answer, stay within the word limit, and number your pages. Keep each course separate. Never mix 2 courses in one set. For the complete step-by-step handwriting and scanning method, watch our dedicated IGNOU handwritten assignment guide, linked in the description. This video keeps that part short so we can focus on the full process. Every assignment set also needs a front page. On it, write your name, enrollment number, program code and title, course code and title, assignment code, study center code, session, and your signature with the date. For a full front page walkthrough, see the linked front page guide. Now, where and how do you submit? This is the single most important submission rule. Your completed assignment goes only to the coordinator of the study center allotted to you. Do not send it to a regional center or to IGNOU headquarters unless an official notice tells you to. There are usually 2 ways to submit, depending on your regional center and program. In the offline method, you hand over the handwritten set at your study center and collect an acknowledgement slip. In the online method, you upload a scanned PDF of your handwritten pages through the portal, a Google form, an email, or the learning management system for online programs. One rule stays the same in both methods. 1 course equals 1 file. Never bundle several subjects into a single PDF, and always keep a photocopy or a scan as your own backup. Whenever you submit, get proof. For offline submission, collect and keep the acknowledgement slip. For online submission, save the confirmation or screenshot. This proof protects you if your marks do not appear later. After submission, your next job is simple. Track your result. Open the official IGNOU assignment status page, enter your enrollment number and program code, and submit. No login or password is needed. The page shows your course-wise assignment marks once they are uploaded. For a deeper walkthrough of the status page, see our assignment result guide, linked below. How long does it take? Assignment marks usually appear within about 30 to 45 days of submission. If they do not, first wait a little, then contact your study center. If there is still no update, you can raise a request on IGNOU's grievance portal, IGNOU, with your submission proof. Let us also clear up validity because it confuses many students. The question paper is valid for 1 session only, but once your assignment is passed, that result stays valid for the whole duration of your program, so you do not repeat a past assignment. And what if you fail an assignment? You simply write and resubmit it in a later cycle, using that cycle's valid question paper. Remember, though, that assignment marks cannot be improved later like exam marks can. So it is worth doing well the first time. Now let us look at the mistakes that cost students their marks. The most common mistakes are these: writing for the wrong session or the wrong course code, typing or printing answers when handwriting is required, copying answers which can be marked 0, forgetting the front page or not attaching the question paper, submitting at the wrong place, mixing courses in one file, or missing the deadline. Avoid these and you are already ahead of most students. So, is it worth doing your assignments well? Absolutely. Assignments are the most controllable marks in your whole result. You have the questions in advance, you have the study material, and you have time. A strong assignment score gives you a comfortable cushion before the exam even begins. Here is how to score high. Study from the official IGNOU material and the IGNOU repository. Answer in your own words, with a clear introduction, body, and conclusion. Stay within the word limit. Add relevant examples or diagrams and submit early rather than at the last minute. Simple, focused answers usually score better than long, padded ones. Let us finish with quick answers to the questions students ask the most. Are assignments compulsory? Yes. Without them, you cannot appear for the term-end examination. Can I type my assignment instead of handwriting it? For most open and distance programs, no. Handwritten answers are required, and typed answers are usually rejected. How many marks do assignments carry, and what is the passing mark? Assignments carry 30%, and you usually need 35% to pass at undergraduate level or 40% at postgraduate level. Where do I submit my assignment? To the coordinator of your allotted study center, either offline or online, as your regional center instructs. What if I fail the assignment? You resubmit it in a later cycle using that cycle's valid question paper. How long do results take? Usually about 30 to 45 days after submission. Does IGNOU provide the solved answers? No. IGNOU provides only the question paper. You must prepare and write the solved answers yourself. Is the question paper session specific? Yes. Always match the session printed on your paper before you start. Let us quickly recap the essentials. The assignment carries 30% and the exam carries 70%. IGNOU uses a 5-point grade scale from A to E. Write in your own words, download the paper for the correct session, and submit to your study center coordinator. Keep your proof and check your result online. This guidance comes from Shri Chakradhar Education, founded by BK Sahni, who has been guiding IGNOU students since 2010 and has supported over 5 lakh learners. Our goal is simple: accurate, official information-first guidance you can trust. Always verify the latest deadlines and rules on the official IGNOU website and Samarth portal, because sessions and dates change. If you need ready help with your solved assignments, handwritten copies, help books, guest papers, or previous year papers, visit ignouproject.com or message us on WhatsApp. The links are in the description below. If this guide helped you, please subscribe to Shri Chakradhar Education for more IGNOU guidance, and check the linked videos on the handwritten assignment, the front page, and the assignment result. Thank you for watching, and all the best with your studies.